Hey, it's Ethan with ComTech. So this is episode 7 of the Top Tech series. So this is going to be called AI Notetaker. If you've been following along with this tech series, you're probably wondering why I have not mentioned AI more than I already have. The primary reason I haven't done that is because right now when I'm recording these videos, AI is the entire buzzword. It's all the new and breaking things. So I chose deliberately to not put AI in here until later in the series because I want to make sure everyone understands there's a lot of tools before you get to AI. AI is great. I'm not against it by any means because we use it constantly, but there's a lot of tools that are built right in to your operating system or that are very free that are awesome as well. So, all right, so this is going to be an AI note taker. So like normal, the agenda is going to be the exact same as always as it has been through this entire series. So the name of a lot of these AI tools that I'm referring to right now are Fireflies, Otter AI. There's some other ones here. Zoom definitely has some AI features built in on the note-taking side. I personally use Fireflies. Again, I'm not paid by those guys, but I use that just because it's simple and easy. So what is it? Or what's the price? It's free. It's free or you can pay for it. It just depends on what your goal is. Look at it. Let us know if you have any questions. But a lot of accounts, if you use it the way I'm going to show you, you can get by with the free version. But it just depends on how you want to use it. So what does it do? The big thing is you guys have probably all seen this. When you join a Zoom meeting or a Teams meeting or whatever it is, and the next thing you know, a note taker pops in there and says, hey, I'm a note taker from Bill's account and I'm just taking notes for him. It's an AI bot. So it is doing exactly all of these things. Maybe it's transcribing the meeting. It's recording. It makes the meeting searchable. And then maybe it's doing, if you've got some of the paid versions, maybe it's doing some sentiment analysis. So figuring out how positive or negative the meeting was a lot of positive language used or negative language? Did anybody seem upset? That sort of thing. And then a summary report. So if you haven't used this, very, very beneficial tool depending on how you're using it. So I want to show you a demo of a video or a meeting that I had with our client success manager, and I'll show you how I use this tool to analyze that meeting after the fact.
Hey there. So this is going to be the demo of what I'm using here is Fireflies, but again, there's a lot of other apps out there. I've used these guys, that's why I'm doing this demo here. But as I said in the other video, I'm not getting paid by them. So use whatever you would like. But I just wanted to show you really quick how I use this product. So the first thing is when I log into here, I have the ability, of course, to say, hey, I want you to record this meeting. I don't want you to record this meeting. You can tell it to record all your meetings, that sort of thing. But I don't choose to do that because I actually go with the free version of this software. But if I go over to Notebook here and I go to a meeting that I had in the past, I'll show you right here. This is just some of the tools that I use. The first thing is this overview. This gives me a very quick overview with action items. So it's looking at the transcription of the video, and it is creating that transcription and then creating action items based on this. This allows me to go back in meetings that I was in or in meetings that I wasn't in, that it recorded it for me and give me action items so I know what I need to do versus what everyone else needs to do. So that's very handy, just that quick overview. And again, this part I'm showing you, every bit of this is free. It's all included in their software there. The other thing I really like up here in the top right, or I find myself doing often, is searching inside of the transcription. So if I search for hardware, I can look and see every time the word hardware was mentioned. If I click that, it'll actually shoot me over to that part in the transcription, so I can listen to that part of the transcription to see what was said around that time. Another thing that I find very handy about this is I have found that I can listen to either videos or transcriptions on 2x speed, so I can get through meetings kind of even quicker. So You have the ability to increase the speed there. The final thing that I will show you here is that is kind of nice, especially on meetings that if you pay, this is the trick, if you pay for the software of this, it is nice that on meetings that you're not in, you have the ability to say there's a sentiment filter here, and I can click on the negative items and I can only listen to the negative items. So that way I know, hey, if there's an issue going on, whatever it may be. And again, if I click on video, I would be able to see the video here if I had the paid version. So I'm going to stop there, but hopefully that gives you an overview of just how this tool could help you take notes and transcription and that sort of thing and make your notes much more searchable with very little cost or very minimal cost. Of course, I'll throw it back to Ethan if you have any questions.
All right, so hopefully my video on the meeting helped a little bit, and maybe you see how you might be able to use this tool. So if you have any questions, as always, you know where to find us. Leave a comment below. I'd love to chat with you. Have a great day.